Everyone. So in today's video we will explore one of the most essential building blocks of Python programming, which is variable. So by the end of this session you will able to understand how to create variable, assign values and use them effectively in your program. So let's start. So what is a variable in Python? So basically a Python variable is like a container, okay, which we can use to store information and manipulate them later in the program. Okay, for example, if you want to keep track of username or age, we can use variable to store the data, right? Okay, so this is an example how we can create a variable in Python. Like we just need to put the variable name and equal sign and the actual value of that. So for example, name equal to John, so name is the variable name and John is the actual value. In the same way, we have another variable called age, where age is the variable name and 30 is the value for that. Okay, now if you see, there is one difference in Python and other programming language is we don't have to provide the data type while creating a variable, because Python is dynamic. So whenever we provide any value to the variable, it automatically understands the data type of the variable. For example, for name, it understands the name as a string because the value is John, which is a string. In the same way, it will treat age variable as a integer data type. So we don't have to mention like what data type we need. We just need to provide the variable name and put the value, and we are done with it. Okay, so there are some basic rules of creating variable in Python. One is the variable name should start either with a letter or an underscore, and we should not start with any number. So if you write a variable name with a number, it's invalid in Python, and I'll show you that in the demo. Okay, and it can contain only the letters, numbers or underscore, and it should not contain any special character. And variables in Python are case sensitive, so it means name with an uppercase and name with lowercase are different variable, right? So these are the valid example, like user underscore name and underscore age. These are valid for Python. And if you write one name, the variable is starting from the number, it's an incorrect, invalid in Python, right? So let me show you some sample, some example of this. So let's say if you want name equal to John, and if we write print name, so we will get name back, right? Now if I start with underscore age equal to 30, print, this is also valid, right? Now if we start it with a number, let's say name equal to John, so you see this is an invalid. It's showing us in red that this is invalid. If we try to run this also, it will give us this error, right? Okay, so we cannot use underscore one letter. Now if we try to use name some special character also, we will get error. If we try another special character, this is a comment basically in Python, so we cannot use this. Let's say @ and John. Okay, so it cannot support @ equal to, so these are invalid. So this is the fundamental of how the naming convention goes for variable, right? So let's see some example. Let's say we have a name, we have age, we can print with some extra string. Let's say we want hello, and then we can put it like name, so it will print for us hello John, right? Same way if we write print age is, and we can put underscore age, we will get the age. So this is some basic example of how we can create variable in Python, assign value to them, right? Okay, sometimes you might get some error, like let's say you want to print something, name, address, and this variable is not defined, so we will get some error like address is not defined. So just keep in mind, before using any variable we have to first define it, right? Otherwise we will get some error. Also, while defining a variable, don't put name something like name xyz. Put a descriptive name which shows what this variable is for, instead of putting xyz. Okay, so these are some best practice also how we can define the name properly, variable name properly. Okay, okay, this is all about the Python variable. Now it's time to practice. You can try to create your own variable and store the data in it. Okay, if you found this tutorial useful, please subscribe, like, and let me know in the comments what you would like to learn next. Thank you.